That little bitch did get, he did.
Right. Now it's time. Listen, so I know how y'all, y'all was tight. You was doing shit for him, pulling up on people for him. So you pull up on Moneybagg Yo too?
All right, Moneybagg, man. We had a big ass fight with Moneybagg Yo entourage.
What the stop playing on me?
Most definitely.
I remember that because I think my son was involved with that. Yeah, tell me about that.
Man, we were whooping each other with mannequins and that and everything. We were tearing that bitch down.
What happened? How that happened? What happened?
Now I can tell you about that. Now that's some fighting shit. But anyway,
you talk about the fighting shit.
Yeah, I can tell you about whooping a nigga ass.
Why you can't talk about the bang out?
Nah, cause there ain't no bang out.
That's not federal though.
I mean, I don't know what you're talking about. I mean, it is federal. They don't know nothing about it. If they don't know about something.
I mean, but if nobody was cooperating, how is it a case?
Man, we just gonna that question. But listen,
right. Let's talk about the fight with Moneybagg Yo.
Like that's why y'all don't see a lot of interviews with me, man. Cause I ain't gonna lie, like my life so bloody love, like. I can't talk about. It's like, man, I want to.
Let's talk about the fight with Moneybagg Yo.
But
Moneybagg Yo.
All right, so anyway, man, yeah, it was at a show. Moneybagg Yo, them they jumped the out 3. One of them around and ran and left 3 and everything. You know what I'm saying? They ain't turned. I'm gonna say his name, man, cause I stripped his in front of the hotel. Took him out all his 4K trade uniform. You can't wear that no more. You ain't got the right to wear that. In front 3, you know what 3 did? Rolled up his window and turned his head from the homie. Fuck, you even got this with you after he ran and left you to go call Baby Joe and Big B them.
He ran?
Man, Baby Joe and them came back, Moneybagg Yo and them down there about to pull off. Baby Joe and them jumped all on the top of the hood of the truck trying to punch all the get out that truck. We trying to get it on. Yeah,
but he ran off the left 3.
But yeah, one of them wound up leaving 3, but I wasn't around this time for the show. 3 called me, blood, bust lip, bust up. They jumped him. So he called me and I found out about the situation, but we wound up catching Moneybagg Yo and them entourage months later. That was like, I won't say that was All-Star Weekend in Atlanta.
Right. So was Ben around during that time? Was you him? Did you know him?
Yeah, man, it's so crazy, man. Ben used to really fuck with each other, like all that and all that shit come from me. Like all that come from me, like I swear to God, like, man, I remember coming around, I was like, man, yeah, they were like, man, hold up, bitch, you said, bitch, so they get all that, yeah, you look you and all that, man, that shit, yeah, man, that's New Orleans.
Right. You heard about being 10 reasons just getting shot, right?
Yeah, I seen that.
What was you think about when you heard that?
Crash dummy. Crash dummy. What the fuck you doing trying to take a name and your brother worked 100 M's? Right. And your brother got 100 M's down there 70 from my understanding and about to get another 100, I ain't never no head of dude doing this shit. Right. I can't sit here and, and sit here and just like, oh yeah, it's just like, man, yeah, it's smoke. Like, man, me and homie can't be in a room no more. But it was once love before. So I ain't gonna sit here and be like, oh, homie, call this or this, that. I'm gonna keep it 100. If my op standing on business, I'm gonna tell you, man, look, that man standing on business because I don't need you going to play with that man and he fuck over you thinking, listening to me, because that's how niggas used to do it. That's how you put that battery in your back in jail. Right. And you put that battery in your back in school. Right. Sit here and tell you, man, that nigga like that, he can't fight. Oh, wow, you ain't even knowing. Right. Then you go with that dude and that dude punched. Man, that dude beat the fuck out you.
Right. They say him and Ben 10, YoungBoy had some kind of like, altercation recently. How was their relationship like together when you was around them?
I can tell y'all that situation, man, because I still got my, I still got my little ears in the camp. Right. Like he got a lot of New Orleans around him and shit like that. Like that's my people. I bought them around. New Orleans people that's around, that's my people. Right. They just chose to, they pick us like that's just how my city ride. They gonna pick us out about that bag. Right. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm on my run right now. I'm trying to get mine.
But you still heard shit though, right?
Yeah, so what would you hear about that? Mine. But anyway, man, the whole situation with that situation when you heard Tim was like, man, some kahunas or whatever they jumped on me. You remember you posted the video? Right. But anyway, all right, they was backstage or whatever. And Tim kind of handled one of the bodyguards. Got into one of the bodyguards, one of the YB bodyguards, protecting him. You know what I'm saying? And tripping, and YB was telling him chill, like, so they basically got into it, and Tim told him, like, man, you ain't about to handle me like no hoe. I ain't no. You ain't about to handle me like none of these niggas. YB stole off on him. After YB stole off on him, them niggas beat the fuck out of him.
But YB normally don't steal off. He normally do that. He beat like that all the time. I heard that's how he treat niggas.
My head up when I heard that YB stole off on 10 and he let some other nigga jump on him.
He let him jump on 10 like that. Man,
he disrespected a bodyguard. Him and YB got into it. YB told him, chill the fuck out. Like, you know how YB talk. He handling them niggas. YB handling them niggas. So he telling him chill the fuck out, and dude, they get into it. How they have it. 10 nigga, you ain't about to handle me like no hoe. Like, I'm a bitch ass. I ain't none of these niggas. They get into it. Him and YB stole love on him. 10 ain't gonna fight him. 10 got that much respect and love for him. That's why he always on interviews. Ain't nobody gonna fight him. That's that's right. He'll punch you and you ain't gonna do, you know, but yeah, he let somebody go. He let the big handle it.
And so he left. So is that probably why he ended up going under Junior once he went down in Texas?
I wouldn't even say that. I don't. That shit so crazy, bro. I wouldn't even say he went under Junior. He went under Junior for the simple. I don't know, bro. Like it's just weird with that whole little situation because at one point we was at odds with the rap a lot. If you remember,
right?
Man, we weren't. Man, you know them niggas had tried to do some extortion and some more shit. Like
tell me about that. She was just talking about that. I denied it. Tell me about that. She just said that.
Yeah, most definitely. You know, I don't really want.
Just look what you can say. What's public already?
Man, what y'all know, it ain't nothing that I can really see that y'all don't know about. That y'all hear about rap, like how they coming with the artists and this, that, and the third, and YB just want to. They was like, man, we ain't going for none of that. Bitch, y'all gonna have to get in blood. Y'all ain't doing no extorting over here.
Right.
You know, so they tried it. You know, with the whole.
Then the houses
when
get
they
broken.
take his car keys.
You know, I called them the boys. I handled that. I can speak on that.
You caught them?
Yeah, I handled that. Not caught them like I like, you know.
You talked to them like let's bring this down. Came up with a solution.
Man, I hacked one of them up and made him apologize to YB mama and him. I sent I made a little hoe in Houston going on a date with them niggas, one of the niggas. And they went to the bowling alley and the hoe was texting me the whole time. I put her to the bowling alley and cleared that business.
And that's when they later went and they went and talked.
Yeah, that shit viral too, man. That shit went on dude went viral and apologized. Cause after they broke in his house, they caught Sharonda at the mall and she was walking with her grandkids and ripping her and playing with her. So I was like, after I seen that, I was like, nah, y'all ain't about to play like that. Y'all tripping. And then it was like, I felt like it was my responsibility because I was the first in Texas before everybody moved to Texas. It was coming to my house, sleeping on my floor. Right. You know, before they even had a spot. And, you know, YB wound up finally getting in my house in the Woodlands. Right. You know, around that way or whatever like that. But I was the first person, I was standing catered. Right. But yeah, man. So,
right. Yeah. So why would you think 10 would just fuck with him? It's like, it's 10 type, if he fuck with you, you gonna do anything you tell him to do? He that type of way you do shit like that for a
10 just loyal to YB, gang. I ain't gonna lie.
With Junior, though?
Huh?
For doing that for Junior, like going to take that chain from Junior.
Why I ain't even understand that whole, like, what the fuck you even doing with J Prince Junior? Like, what is you
after the whole extortion thing, right?
Like what the fuck going on? All I can see is, man, that whole little situation about some bread. Yeah,
so you think he was doing that for hire, maybe?
Nah, I wouldn't say that. Nah.
Oh, come on, man. Streets up plug. We got plug street scene.
For hire.
For hire. Jay Prince hire people to do shit all the time.
I don't know dude like that to say he hire people. Right. I can just tell you all about what I heard about going on in Houston and with the politics. But I can't sit here and say I know Holman from dropping bag. I don't know that.
Right. Seems like you and YoungBoy was tough, right? Let's take me back to if you can, because we probably can't. Where did the problems come in at? Like she was trying to say, not this stuff you was looking for. Now you go through all them dates and shit. Now you do that what you was doing. Yeah.
Okay, so if we're taking it back, you guys will start building a rapport back in 2017, 2018. Up until 2020, what would be what would lead up to the unfortunate chain of events to where you and YB would be at odds?
I'm gonna put it like this, man. What I didn't know and what I know now is you can't mix your friends. Like, you can't mix your friends. And when I say mix your friends, and that's what I did, you know, like it became like, you know, you ever heard the shooter need a shooter? It get to the point of shooter need a shooter. That's how they get it. Like, it get that serious in the field. Like, the shooter need so it's to the point I need me an entourage. You know, like, it's for real. Like, this going on. So I need me an entourage. And me getting some of my little partners out of the city, it just ain't work. You know, I told, you know, I tell my little partners to go pick up 3. Just go pick up 3, bring them to Baton Rouge. I ain't telling them to go hang on no block. I ain't telling them to go thug on no YB. Y'all don't even know YB. Y'all don't know. Y'all know 3 because I have y'all around 3 all the time. But I ain't tell y'all none of that but drop 3 off and come back to that city. Y'all dudes to hang around these dudes and get into it with my partners. What, you know, so my partners and my partners, so 2 sets of partners that bumped heads. Put me in the middle of some shit. Knowing how I'm rocking behind my partners, like YB knowing how loyal you get. Like, I'm so loyal, brother. Like, it ain't nothing I wouldn't do for nigga. Hold on.
So they went to a car and they end up beefing with,
bumping heads with my New Orleans partners. You see what I'm saying? And put me in the middle of some shit. So just me just so with it, dog. Just me just coming at it, not even coming at it, but just asking like, man, what the going on? Like, man, what the situation about? Just me. All right, I'm gonna put it like this. If you know about the gang, you know, with this gang, it's like, nigga don't give a fuck on the outside. This, man, it's just what it is.
Right.
Like, you gotta pick a side. I don't give a fuck who it is when it comes to this flag. Like, just what it is. And I don't operate like I'm big on lawyers. I'm one of them partners. Like, if I could try to de-escalate, I'm a de-escalator. But I ain't thinking I'm gonna sit here and feel like just me coming and trying to de-escalate something. Nigga felt like I picked a side.